Hello, my name's Norman Murray and I work for Learning for Success. Today we're going to talk about cost-effective tailored digital performance management. And like me, you know that embedding your culture and values into your performance management helps drive behaviour change. And many of you are frustrated with your performance management because it doesn't do a behaviour change. We've been around for over 20 years. We've worked with a number of great organisations around the world, including Kerry Foods, Connie, GlaxoSmithKline, American Express, Campbell Foods, Kerry Foods, Premier Foods, to name but a few. I've tried to be clever here about some performance management problems, creating a problem, but I think it's failed. Your performance appraisal has three basic functions: to provide adequate feedback to each person on his or her performance, to serve as a basis for modifying or changing behaviour towards more effective working habits, and to provide data to managers with which they may be able to judge future job assignments and compensation. The performance appraisal concept is central to effective management. Much imaginative work has gone into developing and refining it. In fact, there's a great deal of evidence to indicate how useful and effective performance appraisal is. Yet, performance systems do not serve any of these functions well. They may take up valuable time. They may seem old-fashioned and clunky or even paper-based, not tailored to the individual, team or division. No feedback to affirm or adjust behaviours. No measurement in place, including that of your culture, and no SMART goals or ongoing coaching conversations as part of the process. So why appraise? We believe that if you take the A and P off appraise, you are left with praise. And that's the purpose of it, to be able to say, well done. It makes your people feel valued. You're able to set new goals, resolve minor grievances, strengthening relationships, because we believe that relationships plus resources equals results. You're able to refocus your team and prioritise, gives you an oversight on current projects, and you're able to assess training needs of your team. And for sure, the world has changed, and once a year is not enough. The world has changed, and maybe your performance management hasn't. What we found is that organisations are looking to have clear employee objectives, followed by effective performance measurement process, supported by meaningful analysis of results, and the ability to have constructive performance conversations with feedback and training. Our approach, like Steve Jobs said, we start with the customer and work back to the technology, which means it's fully customizable to what you want. So although I'm going to show you what we could do, we will tailor it to exactly what you want. Two other things about our approach. One is we believe we're the cheapest on the market, yet it's fully functional with reports for all your senior managers. And thirdly, saves time and is easy to use because you design it. The benefits of our system: can have peer and upward appraisals. It's tailored to the individual. You're able to affirm or adjust behaviours by having immediate feedback. There's dynamic goal setting. So one area of the business can change its goal setting compared to another part of the business. It also links measurable performance feedback to training. Here is the slide of a landing page. We would have your photo that you wanted in the background. We would use your colours and your logo to improve relevance, engagement, and interest and ownership. What we've also found is that people don't like to be appraised, so don't do it. So we've said it might be developing your potential, making the most of your potential, unlocking your potential, or as one of our clients has done, they're a lighting manufacturer. They've done shed your light or make the most of your light. Each employee gets their own username and password to log in. This is Simon Check's team. You'll notice there's an online tutorial, so everyone gets the same information at the same time or whenever they want it, that's best for them. Each team leader gets a list of his or her members of their immediate team. There's the ability to create reports. So if you wanted to know as a senior manager when Joe Bloggs had a conversation in the last 9 months, 6 months, 7 months, 11 months, 3 months, you'll be able to put in the parameters and get that. There's another report in there, which is the effort versus ability matrix. We've all come across people who have a tremendous amount of ability, but haven't put in the effort. This would show them up. As an example, we're working with one engineering company and one shift didn't seem to be putting out the results compared to the other shifts. We had a look, their effort and ability matrix showed low scores. So what we did a bit of training, changed them around on their machines, which got them more interested, more alive, more alert, and hey ho, performance improved. You'll also notice there's the ability to send notes in real time. So if someone does something really well, you can send them a note saying, hey Joe, thought that was a really good meeting. This is what I got from it. Keep up the good work. People's names. You tell us the frequency with which you want the conversations to take place. And if they're out of date for reasons of holiday, long-term sick, maternity or paternity, it changes colour. So both the team member and the manager know there's a conversation due. The ability to make notes on your performance page. So let's have a look at someone's performance. This is Dave. Dave is the production manager. And Dave can do a typical employee to manager to employee, can do peer-to-peer appraisal. So anyone in Dave's team unit at the same level can have an input into Dave's performance, and upward appraisal. So you're getting a 360 view of someone's performance. This section is the general section. This is where we would recommend putting your culture and values, because as I've said, your culture and values helps drive behavior change. And this section is for the KPIs of the company. KPIs typically stands for key performance indicators, but we believe it can be keep people interested, or keep people informed, or keep people involved, or even keep people inspired. And we can have your culture and value questions in here. And with one organization, it has 3 distinct business units. One wants this, which is strongly disagree, disagree, mixed, agree, strongly agree. Another wants numbers across the top. Another wants nothing. Instead, it wants to put in what could we do more of, what could we do less of, what could we stop doing. And that's all for the same organization. And we're doing that. This section gets a big rating of 60% of the numbers. In this particular section, section B, this is performance of core responsibility. This is taken from the job description. Why should the finance director, the operations director, and the person on the shop floor all have the same layout of performance conversations? It's a nonsense. So this section is the budget in place, and you give it a score. Disagree, mixed, strongly agree, agree, and you fill it in as applicable. This section is the metric section, and this is for jobs that are easily measured, which most are. And in this example, unit at which the performance is outstanding is 98%. Level at which performance would need improvement is 85%. So it's giving people the parameters of what to do. This section is the free form section, just like a simple Word document. And this captures the nuances of people's performance. It's, as one of our customers said, it's the glue that keeps it together. So, for example, someone might be good at getting the team to go out for a pub lunch, or go out, get the team together for charity events, or someone might be really good at getting newcomers into the business, being a kind of a work buddy. These are the things that often aren't part of a KPI, but it's what people do. And it's the glue that keeps teams together. So what is the strength? What is the areas for growth? And what are the overall comments? The next section is the growth section. This is the forward-looking section. This is about training and development. Again, you'll notice, click here for information on goal setting. And that makes sure that everyone gets the same information about goal setting, which cuts down costs, cuts down time, makes it more relevant, and again, makes it more engaging and interesting. So, what is the goal? What is the plan to meet that goal? What is the time frame to meet that goal? And how will the goal be tracked and measured? Now, by using and encouraging people to use those 4 boxes, they become smart goals. And I know that many organizations have trouble and are struggling with people to make smart goals. But by filling in this box, that will happen automatically. Also, by default, one of the outcomes of using this is that it creates a more coaching kind of culture. Managers are then encouraged to go back and find out how people are performing along their timeline. And a lot of organizations have found this of help because of that. And obviously, all the benefits of coaching are there. Improves communication, helps achieve the task, build teams, develop individuals, and reinforces the role of the leader in that section. Once it's all completed, click on the bottom of this section. Up will come a number, and that number can be used as how the person has performed out of 100. And that can be used for performance improvement plans or reward and recognition. If the employee wants to know how to easily improve that number, go back to the top of the page where the culture and values section is, because we suggest that should have around about 60% number weighting. By improving that, you'll improve your scores, because that's where the biggest scores can be gained, and that helps change behavior. So if you are frustrated with your performance management and you want to embed your culture and values into your performance management to help drive behavior, then please do contact me. That's norman@learn4s.com for a more in-depth conversation. If you want to find out more details, then please do visit our website, www.learn4s.com, where you'll find all the information you need on our system. I'd like to thank you for watching and wish you a good day. Thank you.